Have you ever thought about how Lady Gaga stayed safe while she went deep into the dangerous world of House of Gucci? How hard did she work to keep her mind and heart safe while playing such a difficult part? Stay tuned, because we're about to reveal the shocking ways Gaga kept her cool during one of the hardest shows of her career. Lady Gaga has acted in 3 significant roles. None of them has been light-hearted reading. In 2015, she made her vampire acting debut on American Horror Story Hotel. 3 years later, she made her big screen debut in A Star Is Born, where she was nominated for a Best Actress Oscar for her portrayal of Ali, a famous singer wed to a troubled artist, Bradley Cooper. With her depiction as Patrizia Gucci, who served 18 years in prison for organizing the assassination of her ex-husband, Maurizio Gucci, played by Adam Driver, the heir to the Italian luxury fashion house, she is now back in the running for accolades in Ridley Scott's House of Gucci. Even Gaga believes that a change of scenery could be in order. On this week's Just for Variety podcast, she tells me, "I'd love to do a romantic comedy." She even claims that once Gucci concluded, her longtime manager Bobby Campbell proposed a romantic comedy. "For what it's worth, House of Gucci is still really funny," she continues. "Really?" She admits, "There are some funny moments." Well, it's funny for this crazy family, for us. We are in a room at the London Hotel in West Hollywood, and I am speaking with Gaga. She recently finished a virtual Q&A with her Gucci co-star Jared Leto for the Critics' Choice Association. She dashes into another room to change into a new clothing before we sit down. She declares, "I want to give Variety their own exclusive look." Upon her return, Gaga sits down wearing a bright orange dress, while a stylist repositions her modest diamond and gold necklace so it lays comfortably on her collarbone. Gaga asks me how long we've known each other before the cameras start to roll. I respond, "A few years now, but naturally, I knew you long before you knew me." I tell her about my inebriated Saturday evenings spent seeing her perform at Cherry Pop, a weekly homosexual party held at a dance club in West Hollywood in the aughts. That was back when she used to run around the town with a lightning bolt on her face a la David Bowie. She claims that since she started working in the industry, the LGBTQ community has supported her. Growing up in New York City, she was surrounded by gay boys. Her closest pals were these two. But given how long ago it was, I don't even think they realized they were gay yet, she adds. Gaga appears unconcerned when the video interview starts. As though we were two pals catching up, she keeps talking. Gaga changed after joining House of Gucci. Actually though, Gaga changed for Gucci. Since she started marketing the film last month, her immersive style of acting has been extensively covered. Gaga claims that during the whole filming process, she lived as Patrizia. A Star Is Born was the same for me. I was Ali, always, she declares, and I was always Patrizia because of this. I did not speak without an accent. And I was still going about my life, even if I was talking about unrelated topics and not acting like Maurizio was waiting for me downstairs. All I did was experience it as her. According to Gaga, this implied that her life was dark, which is why I brought the darkness with me home. So much so that in our conversation, Gaga discloses for the first time that she sought out mental health expert assistance on set in the last days of filming. She explains, "I kind of felt like I had to have a psychiatric nurse with me towards the end of filming. I thought I was safer there." Gaga quickly clarifies that she is not releasing this new knowledge in order to glorify her acting career. She states, "I don't think any actor should push themselves to that limit, and I always question why I act in that way. Throughout my career, I've created some very radical artwork that has involved pushing my body and mind to their limits. As I tell this to you, I can feel the sadness in my stomach like a walnut. I have no idea why I am the way I am. The best response I think I could offer you is that since I was a young child, I have established a sort of passionate relationship with suffering for your art, and sometimes it simply goes too far. It might also be challenging to contain it on your own when it does go out of control." As a seasoned mental health champion, Gaga hopes that sharing her experiences would help others learn more. She continues, "If you're feeling like that, seek for help. It's okay to do so. Whatever the case may be," she is asking other actresses for tips on how to control it. "I'll do anything for art. It's not a secret," declares Gaga. "I don't have a child yet, but when I do, I probably will change this altogether. I want to be there for my kids in a way that makes me think that being around someone who acts that way could be harmful to them." The day before our meeting, Gaga won Best Actress from the New York Film Critics Circle for her portrayal in Gucci. She received a nomination for Critics' Choice earlier this week. There is debate around the movie. Al Pacino's character, Aldo Gucci's heirs, are not pleased with the film. Soon after the movie's premiere, they issued a harsh statement denouncing it as an insult to the legacy on which the brand is built today. Regarding the family, Gaga remarks, "I can't even imagine how painful this must be. And for that reason, I made an effort to give the part something significant. It's also the truth in my opinion. In summary, I am concerned about people. Furthermore, I never would have taken part in a true story about a person who was simply awful." Location filming also caused Gaga anxiety. She says, "When I was in Italy, I always wondered if Patrizia was going to show up. She's out of jail after all. There was a security component." She responds that footage documenting Patrizia's struggle with a brain tumor during the turbulent divorce may have provided additional background on why she ultimately turned to having Maurizio assassinated. This is in response to the question of what she wishes had been included in the film. In point of fact, the ailment is not mentioned at any point in the film. There were rumors that she was alone because Maurizio never paid her a visit and the family didn't go see her, according to Lady Gaga. It gave the murders motivation and additional depth, in my opinion. She thinks that Patrizia's tale is more common than we might want to acknowledge. She continues, "I didn't want there to be that big of a difference between her and any other woman, because I don't believe there was that big of a difference. What I found fascinating was that the line was thin between her humanity and any other woman's humanity, meaning any other woman might have felt like her. I believe she did it. Most women also don't." Gaga has not yet revealed her next project after House of Gucci. She expresses her desire to visit Broadway in the future. "Perhaps when I compose my initial musical," grins the speaker. "I adore writing music, but there are so many incredible musicals out there. I have a great passion for musical theater, and am well versed in both the genre and music. Thus, I believe that writing a musical would be a great enjoyable process for me. I have given it a great deal of thought." "We always have a nice time when we talk to each other," Gaga remarks as we come to an end. "I appreciate her honesty. All the authenticity," she exclaims. "I believe we can always strive to be real in Hollywood. Isn't that right?" Gaga then declares, "I just want to make the public smile," just before being led back to a changing room to get ready for more interviews. Love behind-the-scenes insights and celebrity secrets. Subscribe now and be the first to catch all the inside scoop on your favorite stars and films.